All right, guys, week 10 of the NFL. So, Thursday night game starts in about 20 minutes. So, I'm going to hurry up and try to get this out. I'm betting tonight's game. So, that's why this video is coming out. Anytime I put a video out on Thursday, it means I'm betting Thursday's game. So, I typically don't like playing Thursday's game unless I really like it. I did it a couple weeks ago with Atlanta and it paid out. So, I'll try it again tonight. Another good spot. So Thursday's game, and then I'm playing 3 on Sunday. So 4 plays this week. So let's get right into it. Tonight's game, Colts at Titans. I have the Titans at -2. I know the line has now shifted. There's a lot of Indianapolis money coming in, and the line's gone to -1 for the Colts. I like the Titans at -2. Very simple. I don't want Phillip Rivers on the road on a short week. I mean, that's really it. So, bet against the Colts last week. I still think this is a good football team, but I mean, again, I'm not betting Phillip Rivers. I think Tennessee's offense is more balanced than the Colts. The Colts have a better defense. Tennessee's defense is not great. They looked better last week, albeit they played Chicago. But I think for the Colts here, it's just not a good spot for them. It's a huge game for them. I mean, they haven't won a division game yet. Tennessee's 2-0 in the divisions. So this is a bigger game, I would say, for Indy to keep pace. Tennessee can start separating themselves a little bit in this division with the win. But the thing is, I think Tannehill doesn't have to play a great game. Tennessee doesn't have to play a great game to win. And I feel like Rivers has to play a great game to win. He just does. I think it's going to be on his shoulders to go out and have a great game. Tennessee doesn't have a great pass rush, but listen, if Phillip Rivers beats us tonight, so be it. I like Tennessee. It's a good spot for them. Hopefully their field goal kicker doesn't continue to screw up. But give me the Titans tonight. Pick number 2. So Tampa Bay at Carolina. Tampa -5. I'm picking Tampa. This is, I think, an overreaction to what happened last week. Tampa got beat up against New Orleans. This line actually was like 7 points. The look-ahead line. It's dropped now to 5. And, I think Tampa's still a great team. I actually think they're the most complete team in the NFC. Carolina, the only thing that worries me is Teddy Bridgewater does very well as a dog. He's like 26-4 against the spread as a dog. So he does typically play well in division games as a dog, but a little bit better on the road. So that does concern me a little bit because, he has shown over the course of his career and given a sample size that he does well in big division games when he's an underdog. He does step up. Carolina's effort is there. They played a great game last week against Kansas City. They got Christian McCaffrey back. Maybe that was, lifted them up a little bit. I don't think he's playing this week. So Carolina always is going to have that effort. But they're going to need more than effort this week. Tampa Bay is clearly the superior team, and it's only 5 points. Again, I don't like picking road favorites, especially in division games. I like the home division dogs, but Tampa Bay to me is just much better than 5 points than Carolina. They have a much better defense. They have so many weapons on offense. I don't like the Antonio Brown signing. I mean, the guy just seems like he just brings negative energy to the team, but you can't doubt or you can't deny that he's going to draw some attraction. And you have Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. This team has just, too many weapons on offense. And Brady, that was one of the worst games of his career. He's going to come back. And again, same with Bruce Arians. I mean, this guy, prideful organization with this new team, and I don't think they're gonna come back and play another poor game. They're gonna rebound. It was just a terrible game. You could not predict that Tampa was gonna be down 31-0 at halftime in a game like that against New Orleans. And I said I didn't bet the game last week, but I said I would have taken the Bucks. It was just one of those games you throw out. There was nothing to be learned there for Tampa Bay. I mean, it was just that one game where you didn't want to be on Tampa Bay. It was just a bad beat. But I like them. They're a much better team than Carolina. So give me Tampa -5. The next game, and this is probably my favorite pick of the week, and I know a lot of people are picking the other team. That's Buffalo at Arizona. Arizona -2. I love Arizona. I think this is just again, I talked last week about Buffalo being in a great situational spot against Seattle, and we picked Seattle. I picked Seattle. I don't know who you picked, but hopefully you're on Buffalo. Um, but this is a flat spot for Buffalo. You know, they're 7-2. They've won some big games. They're going out west. Arizona now is off a loss. Um, and Arizona, they have to keep up in this division. I mean, you know, the Niners are going to be done now. They're going to fade. But the Rams and Seahawks are going to be there all year, right to the end. They play each other this week, so you know that division is going to tighten up even more. Arizona, this is a game, non-conference game at home. This is one you want. This is one you want because you know your division games are always going to be a battle, so you got to take advantage of these non-conference games. And Buffalo, again, I'm not a big fan of Buffalo. There's fraudulent teams every year in the NFL, especially recently when defense hasn't mattered as much and teams get away with really bad defense because they make up on the offensive side. Last year, it was Seattle and Green Bay. They're they were combined 25 and 7 last year. Like those teams weren't good. Seattle, you know, and Green Bay went to the conference finals. They got exposed again against San Francisco. They were fraudulent teams last year. Buffalo is a fraudulent team. Their net points is +9, and they're 7-2. Like they're not, you know, they're good, but they're 7-2. I can't see this team going 8-2. They haven't run away with any against any team. I said last week Buffalo's defense is overrated. I expect a lot of points in this game. This is a good spot for Arizona, a bad spot for Buffalo. I love Arizona in this spot. Give me the Cardinals. And my last pick, Sunday night, Baltimore at New England. Baltimore's a -7 in a lot of spots. I got New England at 7.5. So simply the numbers game. I'm taking New England +7.5. This is a great number for them. They saved whatever season they have left. They saved it last Monday on a game-winning field goal. The Patriots are 3-5 with the expanded playoffs this year. They might sneak in. This team's they're not gonna mail it in. This team is, again, very prideful organization. They're gonna try to make the playoffs. They're gonna give their best effort against Baltimore. They know this is a huge game. Sunday night, everyone's watching. They're at home. I think Baltimore wins, but 7.5. No, I'm gonna take New England. I think it's the right side. Baltimore for sure can blow New England out, but I think New England's gonna slow the game down. Cam, we know, cannot throw the ball downfield. It's gonna be a lot of running, a lot of check down passes. Try to keep Lamar Jackson and Baltimore's offense off the field, and keep this into a lower scoring game, maybe 20-14. Maybe 21-14, 21-17, something like that. I like New England to stick around in this game. Again, I think New England's they're gonna give a good effort this week, and Baltimore on the second road game in a row here. They looked good last week against against Indianapolis. We picked them, but I like New England here. I just think it's a good number. I'll take them at +7.5. So those are my 4 picks. I'm taking the Titans tonight at -2. I'm going to take the Bucks at -5. I'm taking Arizona at -2, and I'm taking New England at +7.5. So those are my 4 picks this week. Again, guys, comment, subscribe. If you're watching the videos, subscribe. Try to build the channel up as much as we can here. Go check out Big Re and Ace. They put out a video today for their week 10, and another great video. So give me a follow, and good luck Sunday in all your plays.